Hi, this is Harish here. Welcome to DB2 LUW Tips and Tricks video tutorial part 114. In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about what is the value addition of having a catalog cache. So what is the value addition the catalog cache brings in? Coming for the usuals, all the scripts that I'm using are available for free download in db2luwacademy.blogspot.in. And this slide talks about a disclaimer. So the classes are all reckonings expressed are personal. I have no affiliation with IBM and I do not have any internal documentation access. And there is a lot of speculation. There is a lot of speculation involved in the next slide. And any information that I'm presenting, genuine validation is required from the IBM folks. Okay. So continuing on my ramblings. So what is the value addition of having a catalog cache? So we know that, I just read through a lot of articles and knowledge center documentation, of course, and I can understand that the catalog cache is going to cache catalog information for fast access. So what kind of information is going to get cached there? So typically whatever is there in the catalog, and when there is a need for accessing the catalog tables, right? So table view definitions, table definitions, their metadata and their actual data, the authorization informations, the workload definition information, procedures, what are the procedures you have, and access permissions for those, UDFs, and even the arguments, like what kind of arguments these procedures and UDFs take, host variable definitions. So there are a lot of things that go inside the catalog. So it's a whole list of information is available in the catalog, and based on your access of the queries or all these bindings, they are talking in the knowledge center. They are talking a lot about how this information. So you don't query each and every table in the catalog. So for certain functionalities, you request the catalog. Like this is cat space, right? You request the tables. In them, you are looking for certain specific rows and you want to deduce some information from that, right? So for example, it can be for query compiling, it can be for binding of a static SQL or binding of the packages, like you need to do some authorization or validation checking, right? So that's what I'm just saying whatever is there in the knowledge center, but I understand that the information is there in the catalog cache in the form of tables and rows and all those things. It's going to get cached somewhere in the catalog cache. Now that part is clear. Now the question that I'm asking, or I'm thinking myself, is what the IBM default buffer pool caches from the syscat table space, which is going to be so different from the catalog cache. You know where I'm going with this, right? See, for example, all your table definitions, view definitions, authorization, the kind of information that you are expecting to cache in the catalog cache is already available in syscat space, and this syscat space is associated with a buffer pool, which is IBM default BP, right? And you can change it and all that stuff. I don't want to get into that, but you have a buffer pool where all the frequently accessed table pages will be available in this buffer pool if you're accessing it from the syscat space. See, ultimately everything is there in your table space. It has to come and sit there in the RAM, in the buffer pool memory area of the syscat space, right? Now, is this same information, is it not the same information that you're looking for, which is already available in the RAM, already in the buffer pool, right? Caching the same information in two different places in physical RAM cannot be faster unless the format of information is changed. This is where my strong speculation is. See, if you want to deduct some information, like for example, when you compile a query, you want to understand the authorization implication of it, right? So you can basically get the information by querying that page if it is already available in the buffer pool, right? But then you will have to go through the entire buffer pool algorithm, and you have to even if you locate the page quickly, you will have to parse the page and deduct the information that is required for you, right? I think that is the overhead that it is going to relieve you of. So I am speculating that there is some kind of memory pointer access. See, the catalog cache is going to cache the same information, but probably it is creating some internal C data structure kind of a thing. I don't know. Sorry about that. So that is what my speculation is. So see, the buffer pool also caches. Buffer pool is already having those frequently accessed table pages. So how can we say that just having it in the same information in the catalog cache is going to, unless the format of information is changed. I kind of I'm trying to make you understand that see, it is the same memory area, it's the same RAM, right? RAM is already a very fast access area than your hard disk. So, and it is also already available there, right? So how can it be faster if you just allocate in a different place, right? So you are already having buffer pool. You are now just segregating some more RAM area. You are just naming it as catalog cache, and you store the same physical page in that location. And if you claim that it's going to be faster, that doesn't sound convincing, right? So unless there is that's the keyword I am highlighting, the format of the information should be changed, the way it is getting accessed. So there are again two things here. So either you want to eliminate the buffer pool page location algorithm, and if you want to deduce something, even if you have access to the page, you have to read through the page and go through each bytes and read and deduct some useful information, right? So that is going to be an overhead, which I understand, but having this kind of a memory pointer access is definitely much more valuable, and it's more convincing if you say it's going to be faster. And yes, if it is going to be a C data structure kind of a memory pointer kind of an access, wherein you just directly go to the memory location and just read from a structure and analyze the whatever the information that you want, right? So that way is more, I don't know, I mean it sounds logical to me. So I think the real value addition is there, right? So if somebody asks you the question this, so probably, I mean, I don't know, I mean all these are again my speculations. So I have, like, for example, no affiliation with IBM, so I don't have any internal documentation access. So whatever I'm saying are just my ramblings. So it's just like a food for thought. So any inputs or suggestions that you want me to give as feedback, please comment on the YouTube youtube.com/db2luw academy page, or email me at db2academy@gmail.com, or I'm also available in db2luwacademy.blogspot.in. so comments and suggestions, anything is welcome. That's it in this video tutorial. Hope I have given some information, so you can also ramble during your free time. So that's it in this video tutorial. See you in the next video tutorial. Until then, bye bye.